Oh, man. Oh, fuck, a show.
I kick ass for the Lord.
We're the Jezebels. That's
Here I come.
I want you to get up right now, go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
All right. Welcome to an impromptu sort of quadruple BN, I guess. I don't really know if this counts, but whatever. Fucking who cares? Yeah. New Vinegar Syndrome announcements. I actually forgot about this. I did a live stream yesterday evening, last night, and that was with Disconnected, who's great. Had a great time. Probably one of the most fun live streams I've ever been on. So go check out his channel. It's the stream what has my fucking face on it. And it was pretty good. So I did that, and then I went and saw Morbius. I might do a quick review of that. It's not going to be like an edited review. Like I'll script it out and everything, so it's not rambling. But I don't really feel like I already have to sort through footage for that movie for a Screen Rant video. I'm not going to do that again. Spoilers for my thoughts on Morbius. Let's pop this open. I need to switch one second. For some reason I set up Vinegar Syndrome on this window and me on this window, and that's not beneficial to me. So let me just pop this over and share that there screen with you guys. Sorry, I'm just a sad man. I guess I can just share the tab for this one. There we go. And let's see if I can make this look a little bit. Nope, that's not going to work. Let's get that all nice and just right. Let's just massage that out. Let's just massage that. Oh. That'll work. Do I have Photoshop? No, I have Fade In open. I don't need Fade In open right now. I don't need Resolve open right now. Fuck off, Resolve. Come on. I use up my hardware space. So Vinegar Syndrome, they announced some stuff. So this is really cool. So I just a quick, actually, before we even get into this, a quick 411. I'm very proud to say that I worked on 2 titles this month. I wasn't expecting. I don't actually know when these come out, so it's always a surprise to me. But I worked on Alien Private Eye, and I worked on Stiff Competition, and I am happy to say that both films are very much worth picking up. Just right off the bat, I can say that with certainty. And actually, let's start with Stiff Competition since it's not part of the package. Actually, since it's April 1st, first off, they do have these new shirts, and also I forgot about the Demon Wind. There's the Demon Wind vinyl soundtrack. As I mentioned before, I don't really give a shit about vinyl soundtracks, but that's cool. This Vinegar Syndrome film reel tote bag, also pretty cool. I don't need a tote bag, but if I needed a tote bag, that would be the kind of tote bag I would get. I like that quite a bit. And of course, you have that same color scheme variant for these 2 shirts. Also pretty cool. I don't need more t-shirts, but pretty cool. Also, I like t-shirts with a lot of graphics on them because it doesn't show off my titties as much. Like I feel mentally like I don't show off my titties as much in shirts with like full graphics. I need them to like to be like, because my tits are like load-bearing tits, and I need them to like be, I need to be like the chick in that one movie where she pretends to be a boy. And then, so then there's the translucent slipcover. I'm going to buy this out of curiosity because I am curious what they're sending. It's only $6, so it's going to probably be something pretty useless. But I feel like they're not going to just send you nothing. And it says it'll ship out on an undisclosed date in 2022. Actually, let me... that's obviously a gag. The Vinegar Syndrome R&D Department of Slipcover Science is not responsible for any accidents, casualties, or any other events that may be caused as a result of bringing experimental blah, 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 blah. And remember, just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's there. Oh, there it is. Final product may be different from what is pictured or not pictured. So it's obvious that it's they did a similar gag like this, and I don't remember what it was because I didn't buy it. And they sent, I want to say like a pin or something. It doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is they haven't opened the fucking theme park they promised for today. And that makes me sad because I was looking, I had booked my tickets for Connecticut and they still haven't opened that Vinegar Syndrome theme park. And that's just infuriating. Hashtag boycott Vinegar Syndrome. Oh, and don't forget to like the stream. And also chat. Guys, where's all the chat? Y'all just listen to my sweet dulcet tones, motherfuckers? Come on. Anyway, stiff competition. God. There's a reason I don't do morning streams. I'm an old man. I have so much snot in me and just issues. I gotta go like reinsert my prolapsed anus. That's an old person thing, right? So anyway, stiff competition. This I've seen this scan. I haven't seen it in 4K, but I've seen this scan, and it is real nice. It looks great. Obviously, it's going to be a little grainy because they're shooting on pretty cheap stock, but I'm not going to go through all the pictures because I know that we're going to see some dicks and some tits, and I can't do that to my monetization. Although I did start this stream by saying fuck, so who knows? Limited to 4,000 units. Of course, subscribers are not getting this in their packages. You get it for 50% off. I'm probably not going to actually buy it immediately just because, again, I've watched it fairly recently and I have the scan readily available for purposes. But I would highly recommend picking this up because it is rad as hell. Very good porno. Let's see here. Actually, I'll probably try to do a review of this for its... You know what? Fuck, I do need to buy it because I need to do a review. Yeah. Shit. Well, anyway, let's see here. Stars Gina Carrera, Cindy Summers, Patty Plenty, Bridget Monet. There's a scene with Kitten Natividad, who, of course, was in a bunch of Russ Meyer films and was his partner for a while. John Leslie, Herschel Savage, and Paul Thomas. Everybody does. I mean, it's a really funny, silly film about a blowjob competition. That's really the long and short of it. And they do have the final competition in a boxing ring. It is, and there are announcers, and it's great. If you like to watch people suck dick, women specifically suck dick, this is the one for you. Just a nice, solid. I would actually say this is probably overall more enjoyable than Sex World. So this might be their best porno 4K yet. I need to rewatch Sex World though. Feature-length audio interview with lead actress Gina Carrera by historian Casey Scott. Cool. A brand new video interview with actress Kitten Natividad. I edited that one, and it is a really fun little interview. I wish it was longer. It's not short, but it is one where I'm like, I really wish that the material could have been worthy of a hour and a half video, if only because she's so interesting that by the time she stops talking, you're like, no, I want more. I want more. Just a really fascinating life. As I previously said, she's not really in the movie that much. She's in it for, I believe, just the one scene. I could be forgetting like some place where she showed back up or something, but I'm pretty sure it's just the one scene. And but she's, it's a great little lesbian sheen there. And she does talk about that a bit. She talks about the director. I just lost his name, Paul Vitelli. And she also talks about her career with Russ Meyer and meeting him. So a lot of cool things. I wish it could have been like the most in-depth interview. Like obviously this isn't, the Kitten Natividad show per se or anything. It's not like a movie that's specifically all about her, and it's not a Russ Meyer joint and all that. So it makes sense that it's not like super in depth. But I would really love like a super crazy, just bonkers interview with Kitten. And maybe there is one on the cards. I don't know, but that's just a cool thing. And yeah, I think this is a very worthwhile pickup. Also, just look at this cover art. Like that's great cover art. It's just so colorful and fun. Jeepers. And I think this was the right, this was the I should have guessed this. This is the teaser image right there. Oh, that's fun. Is anyone watching this? Because I feel like there's usually more chat than this. There's something going on with my stream. Yeah, I still exist. I still exist. All right. Oh, it's just that my comments froze out. Huh. That's weird. I've never seen that happen. Let me just go through these comments real quick because I totally missed them. It is very good. Yeah. Fuck you, Lena. You piece of shit. That reminds me, I actually forgot to pay Sean because Sean bought my ticket and I forgot to send him money. It's okay to buy non-existent items. It is. It's fine because that's called a surprise, and we all love good surprises. Let's see here. Oh, right. It was the mini slipcovers. Thank you, Disconnected. That was what they put out for April Fools. Good shit. Hell yeah, man. All right. Hell yeah. All right. So anyway, stiff competition. Looks really good. Let's see. Let me tempt fate. Yeah. Looks good. Good morning, Bri. Oh, God. Man, oh man. So anyway, Alien Private Eye. Fucking yes, bitch. So Alien Private Eye is a weird one for me because I straight up, how does this look? Does this look okay? Yeah, that's fine. So straight up, I when I first watched this, I watched it by myself because I was doing one of the I was editing some interviews for it, and I watched it, and I didn't really fully get it, if that makes any sense. Like it didn't really I understood what they were going for. It didn't click with me. And then I was going through it again for footage. And I don't know what it was, but like somewhere along the line it just clicked. And I think the problem I had was I was watching it for work. It wasn't really a movie that I particularly wanted to watch in that moment. And so I did that like work goggles thing, like when I saw Eternals in theaters. Well, actually, no, Eternals actually sucks, so that's a different scenario. But I I just didn't allow myself to be fully embrace this world that was created. It is a cheap movie. The backstory behind it is fascinating because basically, not to spoil too much of the really fantastic director interview, but the idea was, okay, I want to make a movie about this like sci-fi alien private eye investigator, but we don't have the money for that. And I've been there, by the way. And I so he was like, okay, well, instead, we'll just say that this is him after he's arrived on Earth. So it's actually a sequel to this idea that was never actually made. And guys, that's good shit. And I I really once you accept how low budget this is and how kind of wooden and stodgy it is, like it's I don't know, it's like this weird other it's like going and living in another dimension for an hour and a half because it is just its own little world. And like it's trying really hard to be this film noir concept, and it includes one of my favorite lines ever, and I almost don't even want to spoil it. I want you to go in and see it for yourself, but it's about Hitler, and it's the main villain, this guy right here, you can't see my mouse, but the guy in the center with the gun and the needle. And he basically worships Hitler, and he has this line that has stuck with me. And there's a lot of lines like that where I'm just like, what? What's happening? Like, I do that when I'm editing interviews. I'll often, in order to, if I don't have a lot of footage to work with for something, but I need to like chop up the segments a bit, I'll insert a clip of just like a line from the movie. And this movie is so chock full of great lines that I would just scrub to a random spot on the timeline and just be like, yeah, sure, fuck it, that works. And it's a really weird fun movie. Just bear in mind, I don't know why I'm doing this when I have to scroll through. It is a very of course. How are there nipples on the slip? Oh, there's been nipples there the entire. Whatever. Fuck it. Who cares? Bear in mind, this is low budget. Like, this is aggressively low budget. I guess not as low budget as like Flesh Eating Mothers or something like that, but still, like it's sub Miami Connection at the very least. But that's great. That's a great. Oh, that's such a beautiful slip. This might be one of my favorite slip covers. This is like the first shot of the movie, by the way. It's just him walking up in this fucking outfit. The fucking costumes in this destroyed me. There's Nicky Hill, doing his best. Gosh darn it. Oh man. Oh, and all the aliens. So all the aliens have these fucking weird Vulcan ears, and I've never seen the Red Letter Media covering this. Wow. That's weird. I feel like I've seen a lot of most of Red Letter Media, but oh, there it is. Yeah, a hair above hobgoblins. Yeah, that's a good way of describing the budget. Not all of them. But like this is like it just hits so hard. It's so good. Yeah, that guy is the villain is great. Oh man, look at him. Just look at him. That's a bad guy right there. Oh man. Oh, the big explosion that the director is really proud of, as he should be. Look at that. You don't expect to see a lot of that. Good shit. Good shit. So, yeah, Alien Private Eye, $28. Come on, guys. That's a fucking steal. That is a steal. So I'm actually really let's read the whole synopsis here. I'm kind of curious what they put. Aliens have long integrated themselves among the human population to the point that they are physically indistinguishable, except for their uniquely pointed ears, a physical trait they go to great lengths to hide or have surgically altered in order to fully blend into human society. Oh, by the way, there's a guy that does a fucking oh shit. I can't think of his name. The nasally guy from Maltese Falcon. Why? Peter Lorre. There's a guy in here that does a 1-to-1 reproduction of the Peter Lorre accent for his entire role, which includes like fairly, for this movie, dramatic material. And he just keeps I can't do it with Peter Lorre, but he keeps it up the entire time, and it is fucking phenomenal. Holy shit. Limro, an alien, has found his calling on Earth working as a private investigator. One day, a beautiful and mysterious woman visits his office and shares the story of a mysterious disc-shaped artifact which has the potential to destroy the human race, begging for Limro's help in preventing such devastation. Initially uncertain if he should take the case, Limro quickly finds himself embroiled in an intergalactic drug smuggling ring hell-bent on turning every human into a mindless junkie. Putting his investigative and martial arts skills to the ultimate test, Limro begins a deadly fight to smash the drug smuggling operation while racing against time to unlock the secret of the mystery disc before it's too late. Part sci-fi, part neo-noir, part action movie, and a pure passion project for all involved. Alien Private Eye is a genre-bending powerhouse of gut-crushing fight scenes and neon-fueled hazy atmospherics. And people talking in rooms. Starring actor and professional kickboxer Nicholas Hill, credited as Nicky Festinetti, and directed by future TV writer Vic Rubenfeld, credited only as Victor. Yep. Alien Private Eye has remained mostly unseen since the days of VHS and makes its world Blu-ray debut from Vinegar Syndrome, featuring a brand new 4K restoration from its original camera negative. Hell yeah. I love it so much. Like, I came around to this movie so hard, like I can't even describe it. Anyway, yeah, and by the way, this is Victor Rubenfeld's only directorial credit before he started Early Edition. He was one of the creators of the Kyle. Oh shoot, what's his fucking name? I can't think of his fucking name. Wait a second. I always forget his name. Kyle Chandler, the Kyle Chandler Show, Early Edition. He was one of the creators and writers for that program, and I've never seen an episode in my life, but he's crazy good at talking about movies. So anyway, newly scanned and restored in 4K, as we said, brand new commentary track with writer, director, producer Vic Rubenfeld. I cannot fucking wait to listen to that. Like, no joke. That is like, he has not done a lot of things that I would say are like amazing pieces of cinema, like in an objective sense. But like, this is a lot of fun, and you know, he was part of a long-running TV show. He really knows screenwriting. Like, he's very good. He has a I think he plugs it in the interview, actually, and he'll probably plug it in the commentary track. And I can't remember what thing it's on, but if you just look up Vic Rubenfeld, like suspense writing, something like that, you'll see he has a class you can watch. I haven't watched it because who has the fucking time? But based on listening to him talk unedited, probably worth it if you're an aspiring screenwriter. So yeah, Vic Rubenfeld commentary, fucking sold on that. Master of Suspense, an interview with Vic Rubenfeld. Proud to say, another one. I came up with all these titles. These are all mine. I edited all of these interviews. So that's a great interview. I almost felt like a criminal editing it because it was so just like nonstop good, and it's mostly in there. I didn't really take out much. I really just like cut down on like ums and like trailing off and like shortening things need to be shortened. Really basic shit. I really, if I remember correctly, didn't cut out anything of substance. Then you got an interview with cinematographer Jörg B. Walter, which is pretty good. I think I might be misremembering, but I think this is the shortest interview because this was from this like he didn't remember this that well. If I remember correctly, he came in and replaced a different cinematographer. So, but he had some nice things to say and some interesting insights. It's just a little short. Although I say that, I feel like none of my interviews are ever that short. There we go. Exactly. I wish I could remember which. It doesn't matter. If I ever watch it, I'll like go through his class. I'll let y'all know. And then film show, but that's fashion show film noir, which is how he describes the film, and it's a very, very apt description. And then actor David Nico Hill, Mr. Limero, private investigator, I presume. This is a weird one. Nico has over time, like he's it's a good interview, but it's weird. He found Christ like a lot of these action stars did, and he does like ministry now, and it's very strange. Not in like a bad way, just like I don't know how to describe it. It's just a weird interview. But I mean, very much worth watching. Hansi Mueller asks, why is Alien Private Investigator not a VSA title? Bro, it's too good to be a VSA title. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't have any insight into those decisions. I don't know, because I feel like it didn't have a very long theatrical run or anything. I feel like it was just basically straight to video. I don't know. I have no idea. Probably because they had different VSAs lined up, and VSAs cost more money to produce. I have no idea. But anyway, Alien, out of all of these, including Death Wish 2, Alien Private Eye, that's the one. Like, if you can only buy one disc from this particular range, Alien Private Eye. Like, I'm not even being biased because I have a bunch of interviews on there. Like, they're, as far as my skills, I'm barely there, as in like it's really just like bringing things down a little bit. It's very basic editing, so it's nothing for me to be super proud of aside from working on the fucking amazing disc. That's really it. So I love that movie. It's so good. And it's one of those where you can show your friends and just have a great time. So highly recommend. Highly recommend. So Flesh Eater. This is a great cover. I've never seen Revenge of the Living Dead, a Bill Heinzman film. Never seen this. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that art. That's fun. Let's see here. Okay, cool. A lot of cheap gore. I like that. Nice. Oh, titties. That's all right. This isn't getting monetized. That's fine. Who cares? Don't forget to support my guys. Don't forget to support my Patreon so I can keep bringing you content where I show you tits and gore and get everything demonetized and don't make a penny off of YouTube because we live in a fucking dystopian society. Patreon, link in the description. So let's see here. Man, a lot of gore. I feel like I've seen some of these stills before. So let's just look through because I don't know anything about that. 5,000 units. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right. I I I think they even talk about it being straight to video and maybe like showing in like a few theaters just to like, premiere, but um yeah. While assisting on a dig, a construction worker accidentally destroys the final resting place of a demonic zombie. Ooh, demonic zombie. Rousting him from his unholy slumber and reigniting his taste for human flesh. Meanwhile, a group of teenagers have decided to spend the night camping in the woods for a Halloween hayride, only to have their partying interrupted with the arrival of an ever-growing army of bloodthirsty undead. Will anyone survive the night in one piece? A lo-fi gore epic directed by actor and cinematographer Bill Heinzman from The Crazies stars zombie in the star. Oh, I see. The star zombie in the classic Night of the Living Dead. That's why I was wondering why he looked familiar. Flesh Eater, aka Revenge of the Living Dead, is a fitting tribute and homage to Romero's chilling masterpiece, updating the setting to the late 1980s while piling on the gut-munching, throat-ripping, and limb-tearing action. Vinegar Syndrome is delighted to bring this highly ambitious slice of regional madness to 4K UHD and Blu-ray in a brand new, eye-popping, and gouging restoration from its original 16mm negative. Presented in its cinematographer and producer approved 133:1 aspect ratio for the first time on disc, along with a host of brand new extra features. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Holy fucking buttholes. Y'all couldn't throw one of these to me, guys? Come on. I could have done one of these. Fuck. Um I'm joking. Vinegar Syndrome has a lot of great editors, and I'm not one of them. Brand new commentary track with cinematographer Simon Manzis, composer Erica Portnoy, and producer Andrew Sands. Let's see. So that's already rad. Love to hear it. An interview with producer Andrew Sands, Zombie Nosh LLC. That's a great title. All roads lead back to Flesh Eater, an interview with cinematographer Simon Manzis. The family continues remembering Bill with Bonnie Heinzman. Is it Hinsman or Heinzman? Let's see. Carnage in Compositions, an interview with composer Erica Portnoy. Family of Flesh Eaters, an interview with actress Heidi Heinzman. Crushed Pink Grapefruit Brain, an interview with special effects artist Jerry Gergley. That's an amazing title. God damn. To Live and Die in PA, an interview with actor John Mohad. That's fantastic. Meatballs and Missing Actors, an interview with unit manager Paul Georg. I don't think I've ever seen an interview with a unit manager. That's fantastic. And then Minor Budget Majorette, an interview with hairstylist, makeup artist Terry Godfrey, plus extensive behind-the-scenes still gallery, reversible cover artwork, and English SG subtitles. So yeah, that looks pretty sick. Actually, I still think Alien Private Eye is the title to beat, but this is like I love that it has historical value. I love that it looks like a really lovingly made film, and yeah, and it's a 4K, which is wild. What was it shot on? From its 4K 16mm. Wow, a lot of 4Ks, guys. Wow. I guess my only regret right now about this is you've got 3 4Ks and none of them is Alien Private Eye. That's pretty fucked up, gotta say. What's the scan here? The scan's a 4K scan, right? Yeah, 4K from 35 OCN. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. But whatever. 4K Death Wish 2. Wow. So this is a tough one to nab, and it is wow. Man, oh man. It's the best Michael Winner joint has ever looked. Oh, nipples. Man. So yeah, Death Wish 2. I'm not a big Michael Winner fan, but I will say Death Wish as a series is pretty fun. Although, I mean, the last one does make you feel really sad. Yeah, Scorpion did have Death Wish 3, I believe. I think that's who I got it from, yeah. Yeah, so now you just got to go across all the labels to get your Death Wish fix. I'm not going to read the synopsis. It's Death Wish 2. Directed by Michael Fuckboy Winner. And by the way, starring Jill Ireland. Love me some Jill Ireland. All right. Oh yeah, that is one of the great lines in cinematic history. By the way, when I as much as I dislike Michael Winner, again, this is a great film. And yeah, Shout has previously done Death Wish 2. Actually, I wonder. Let's see here. Let's see what if there's any similarities. Shout Factory, Death Wish 2. Let's see. Okay, they still have the product page up. I know y'all can't see this, but I'm just going to open it separately so I can see it. Okay, so the Shout Factory Death Wish 2, which didn't look amazing, but didn't look bad, if I remember correctly. Both the theatrical cut and the unrated cut. Ace, come on. Ace. Oh, look, sounds like my wife is home. I can tell because he's getting all shitty. I just don't like most of his movies, and I don't like the way he treated some of his actors. That's really about it. It's not, it's one of those like, dude's kind of a piece of shit. What are you gonna do? Let's see. Is that it, buddy? I'm expecting a lot more. Newly scanned and restored in 4K. Oh wait, I was looking at the shit. Sorry, I got distracted by the dog. New audio commentary with author Paul Talbot, author of Bronson's Loose, and a theatrical trailer. So that was all the bonus features on the Shout Factory disc. You basically just got 3 things, one of which was a trailer. For this release, let's see. First, proud to bring this Canon Films classic 4K UHD and Blu-ray, newly restored from its uncensored original negative and loaded with all new extra features, including its alternate TV version, presented in the first HD. So it sounds like maybe not the theatrical cut is included. It sounds like just the TV cut and the unrated cut. Let's look at it. Newly scanned and restored in 4K from 35mm negative. Got it. Alternate TV version restored in 2K from its 35mm inner positive. That's pretty cool. Pass, an interview with screenwriter David Engelbach. Working with Bronson, an interview with actor Robert F. Lyons. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Interview with actress Robin Sherwood. Interview with Todd Roberts, son of executive producer Bobby Roberts. And audio commentary with author and historian Paul Talbot. So we get everything and way more that was on the Shout disc. Because the only real old thing on here is the audio commentary. The only thing we don't get, as far as I can tell on this release, is the theatrical cut. But based on this, since it says uncensored original negative, that I believe means it's the unrated cut, I assume. So that's a little confusing. I don't really fully understand. I'm pretty sure that means it's the unrated cut. I don't know if there's a difference in time. Let's see here. Death Wish 2. Hour 28 minutes. Okay, so yeah, that would mean that at 92 minutes, this would have to be the unrated version. Okay. God damn. So yeah, cool. I wouldn't say this is like an amazing looking, or like as far as extras, like just the fact that it's a recycled commentary and then some interviews, and I wish it had the theatrical. I assume that the theatrical Senna Arcadia has something to say. The editing on the cut theatrical version is really bad. They just tore chunks out, including the score, the dollar teleports to her death, etc. Okay. All right. So that, in that case, fuck the theatrical version. Who needs that shit? So if they had the theatrical version, based on that, because I haven't watched this movie in fucking at least a decade. So, oh my body, oh god. So okay, all right, cool. We're not really missing anything then. TV version, just in case, and unrated OG version without all the obvious edits. Rad. And it looks great. Let's see. Let me see if I can bring up. Oh god, sorry. I'm just like, again, I got my old man body going on, and it's just like not good times. Let me see if Blu-ray.com has. Nope, doesn't look like they have an actual review. Oh, they have a review of the MGM release from 2012. That's close. And let's see. They gave the Blu-ray quality. The video quality wasn't terrible, but it was. Let's see here. Yeah, it seems like an okay scan for the original. I can't really. It's hard to tell based on pictures, but yeah, I think this looks better. Definitely, it's in 4K, so it's a 4K upgrade no matter what. And yeah, if you like really gritty, grimy revenge thrillers, Death Wish 2 is a pretty good film. I mean, Death Wish 3 is definitely the most fun of the bunch, which that was released by what do we say, Scorpion? Is that right? Which I think is actually available. Let's see, Death Wish 3 Blu-ray. Yeah, that was a Ronin. Oh, that was Ronin Flicks. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a Ronin Flicks exclusive, which I believe is part of their sale currently. I could be wrong. So if you want to grab Death Wish 3 in celebration, yeah, their flash sale ends April 4th. You just got to enter code insanity at checkout and you get an extra 35% off of off the price if it's $50 or more. So yeah, I haven't watched that disc yet, but I mean, I think Ronin Flakes and Scorpion, they do pretty good work. So yeah, go grab that if you need it. Yeah. So spoilers, Charles Bronson makes it out of this one. Let's see here. So that's it for the main releases. Pretty strong month already. Like all of these are like must-owns at some point. And Stiff Competition is a fantastic porno. So I mean, like this is a good money suck right here. Like this coming off the Flash pre-order thing. Like this is a fucking good week. Let's see. So partner labels. Of course, we got a bunch because they're partner labels, and we always get a fuckload. I guess we can start at the bottom. Jesus fucking Christ, guys, come on! Holy shit! I looked at this and I didn't think there were that many, but like now looking at it, there's so many. So we got Wicked World. That was previously released on, I believe, DVD. I might be mistaken. Maybe it was Blu-ray. But that was previously released by AGFA. And I never bought it, which I don't think I bought it actually. Did I buy that? Let's see here. Wicked World, Wicked World, Wicked World. Nope, I did not buy that. So great, good for me. But a little SOV action right there. Look at that shit. Oh, it looks gross. Let's see here. 2,000 units. In 1989, filmmaker Barry J. Gillis and friends renewed the world's faith in Canada with the horror brain bomb known as Things. But that was only the beginning. Wicked World is not only Gillis's 1991 follow-up to Things, it's also a new form of genre anarchy. Grant Eklund is a cop who is haunted by the death of his girlfriend at the hands of a psychotic slasher named Harold. When Harold is released from the asylum, there's only one option for Eklund: revenge. Filled with metal riffage, gnarly ultra-violence, and experimental techniques, Wicked World feels like what would happen if Salvador Dali injected acid directly into his brain while staring at a Cannibal Corpse LP cover. This is a highly personal treatise on the toxicity of society from one of the most singular filmmakers in trash horror history. Nice. Got the original 1991 version preserved from the 3/4-inch Video Master. 2019 director's cut. Reality, The Making of Wicked World, a full-length documentary, video essay, a tribute to Eddie Platt, video essay, Tomorrow's Dream, martial law video, original trailer, and English SDH subtitles. Heck yeah, add to cart. All right, so Video Murders. This one's from Culture Shock, which I still need to get my big Culture Shock video done. This is a great cover. Wow, I love that. Nice. Stiff Competition's gonna be too new for the halfway sale. Yeah. I think the halfway sale is everything maybe through January. Maybe it's December. I think it's everything through January. If I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this sounds pretty fun. Kind of nice little scan. All that fucking grain. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, give me that grain. Oh, give me the grain. Oh, this is a very tiny synopsis. David Lee Shepard loves his mother. He's a good boy who wants to make his mother proud, but he also wants to videotape himself strangling prostitutes. From one beautiful corpse to the next, Lieutenant Jerry Del Vecchio is getting closer to David. A reckless news reporter and a fatally friendly young woman get caught up in the mayhem. Oh, some of that just sounds like the synopsis of The Head. 1988, region free. Full-length commentary with first assistant cameraman David Aiken, moderated by film historian Brad Henderson. Film historian Brad Henderson. I'm gonna start calling him that anytime I talk to him. So this is film historian Brad Henderson. That's cool. That's another first. I've never seen a commentary with the first assistant cameraman, but cool. Actually, I think that's rad. Interview with the band The Insatiables. Interview with actor John Fertitta. Interview with first assistant cameraman David Aiken, who I guess killed everyone else who's part of the movie and therefore is the only one left. The Insatiables, black and white music video featuring scenes from Video Murders. Original VHS audition footage featuring John Fertitta, Lee Larimore, Virginia Loredens, Tracy Morell, Frank Baggett, and Jim McCulloch Jr., plus trailers and subtitles. That sounds pretty fun. Add to cart. Much obliged. Hell yeah. Oh, that gets me hard. To be fair, the first AC is probably there for every scene. So like that's a pretty good get. You know, actors aren't even necessarily there for every shot, you know, like they're really just there for their scenes most of the time. So like that's not bad. Take Me Somewhere Nice from Deck Analog. I don't think I've watched any of their releases yet, and I feel bad. I just, you know, it's a matter of time. I hate not having time. It makes me really. Ooh, yeah, here. Little indie drama action. Looking a little pretentious, but that's okay. I like pretension. I need to make one of these movies. These seem much less expensive than big vagina bed movies. All right, so let's see here. It's one debacle after another for Alma, newcomer Sarah Luna Zoric. When her long-estranged father is hospitalized in his native Bosnia, a not-quite headstrong young woman leaves her home in the Netherlands to visit him. When she lands at the airport with a few Bosnian phrases and a new dress, her distracted older cousin Amir neglects to drive her to the hospital, preferring to hang out with his buddy Dennis, who has a girlfriend, so don't even think about it. After dyeing her hair and outlasting her patients, she hits the road on her own, quickly losing her luggage, her money, and her mooring. Along a bizarre chain of events and interactions with a cast of road-weary characters, Alma faces disappointment after disappointment with Devil May Care Detachment and a newfound maturity. Devil May Care Detachment would make a great name for like a parody of indie cinema. In its breathless series of hotels, cars, buses, and waiting rooms, Take Me Somewhere Nice captures the dreary fish-out-of-water isolation of the unfamiliar highway, an endearing update of Chantal Ackerman's Les Rendezvous d'Anna, fused with the jazzy cynicism of Wim Wenders and Jim Jarmusch's 70s road movies, and the stark, sunlit despair of a David Hockney painting. Did the director write this? Recipient of the Special Jury Prize at the Rotterdam Film Festival, Take Me Somewhere Nice is the unpredictable neon-tinted feature debut for Ina. I'm not going to try to say her fucking name. A Bosnian-born refugee raised in Holland who is now one of Dutch cinema's fastest rising talents. Her film's breezy wit and pastel color palette disguise dark truths about national identity, gender, and coming of age, making it the first essential road movie about the TikTok generation. Interesting. Let's see here. Interviews with the filmmaker and actress Sarah Luna Zorick. You got 3 short films, cool, a theatrical trailer, and a booklet essay. So pretty nice little subset. Let's see here. Take Me Somewhere Nice. I'm curious. I'm sorry, I know I can't see this, but I'm just gonna look at Letterboxd real quick. Because this does sound good, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know. Looks like generally good reviews. 4s and 3s as far as and 3.5 as far as the ratings go, which is good for this kind of movie because I would expect a lot. The thing I'm looking out for when I go on Letterboxd is I want to see if there's a lot of complaining about the kind of artsy, I guess, nature of it. And that doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like that's pretty. This is the most. This is the most Timothy Chalamet film Timothy Chalamet hasn't been in. That's pretty good. I'm intrigued. Add to cart. Other music from Factory 25. This looks like a doc, maybe. Let's see here. Oh. Okay. Cool. Other Music was an influential and uncompromising New York City record store that was vital to the city's early 2000s indie music scene. But when the store is forced to close its doors due to rent increases, the homogenization of urban culture, and the shift from CDs to downloadable and streaming music, a cultural landmark is lost. Through vibrant storytelling, the documentary captures the record store's vital role in the musical and cultural life of the city and highlights the artists whose careers it helped launch, including Vampire Weekend, Animal Collective, Interpol, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, William Basinski, Neutral Milk Hotel, Sharon Von Eaton, Yola Tango, and TV on the Radio. Bunch of interesting, got Janine Garofalo in there. People like Jason Schwartzman, Regina Spektor. So that's cool. Extras, real deleted scenes, commentary, 38-page booklet. That's nifty. That's one I'd probably wait on just because it's a doc I can probably watch somewhere else, but seems cool. I like the minimalist cover art. Let's see here. Mother Schmuckers. Well, first off, great slipcover. Like just right off the bat. That's nice. I can't find my fucking arrow. Oh, I think because I clicked on it too hard, I guess. There we go. That's great. Let's see here. What do we got looks wise? Okay. This looks interesting. Very low budge, very indie, but that's not a bad thing. It's just a observation. I'm not really sure what that's referring. Like that's a good question. Unless did I fuck up and because Wim Wenders makes sense. Wait a second. This is the problem with me just reading these things. Yeah, I'm not, because Jim Jarmusch has made road movies, but wait a minute. I gotta look up his career because I don't know all the dates by hand, or by offhand. There we go. Let's see here. It is. Oh yeah, he didn't even make anything until 1980. That's a great catch, Sin Arcadia. I didn't even think about it while I was reading, but yeah, that's a great catch. He didn't even make anything until the 80s. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, Stranger Than Paradise is a road movie. It's just it's 1980. Yeah, so I think yeah, that's a good I think Sin Arcadia. Permanent Vacation was 1980 as far as I can tell. Let's see, when was that released? Although I'm pretty sure that movie takes place entirely in New York, right? That's not a road movie. Yeah, that was in 1980. So, yeah, that's a weird way to put that. So yeah, it's them. I feel like that seems like it should just be jazzy cynicism of Wim Wenders and Jim Jarmusch's road movies. I feel like you take out the 70s because that's definitely a typo. That's a good fucking looking out. I didn't even think about the timeline of Jim Jarmusch's career. Come on, guys. Let's see here. What was I? All right. So this is Dark Star Pictures. Very short explainer here. Izakar and Zabul. I don't know. What is this? French? French people. Two brothers in their 20s are supremely stupid and never bored, as madness is part of their daily lives. When they lose their mother's beloved dog, they have 24 hours to find him, or she will kick them out. Boom. That's a great synopsis. That's a great I wish I could do this. I have a problem where when I start writing, I overcomplicate everything to an absurd degree. Dr. Deathface included. There's way more going on than there should be in that movie. And I love these movies that are just we have a very simple premise and a very straightforward conflict, and we're going to see what comes out of that. And that is great. That's a solid elevator pitch right there. 71 minutes. Hells to the yeah. That's a good time too. Man, I wish I could make a 71-minute movie. Region A. I don't understand. So I guess it includes. I wish that this had an explanation there. So I guess you get Mother Schmuckers, and then there's also this film. There's a very easy way for me to figure this out. I'm gonna just take this title, plug it into the letterbox window I already have. Okay, so this is a separate movie that's 17 minutes long. So I was. Wait, where's my shit? There we go. So that's a short film, as far as I can tell. And then Radio Kiff, another short film. I don't understand half these bonus features are fucking with my brain. Collection of mini short, a bunch of stuff that's French is on this disc. That's what's there. That's what I got for you. I wonder what. Let's see if there's any reviews from other schmuckers, because I can't really. This isn't giving me a good idea of what I should expect. But short. So there's that. Looks like. Based on what I'm seeing, including Brad Henderson's 1-star rating, I'm very curious about it. I almost want to watch it just to be able to review it, but I'm gonna. Ah man, because it seems like one of those movies that's gonna be fucking weird as shit. I don't fucking know what sidecar subs means, man. I have no fucking clue. This is the most confusing release in a while. I don't know what the fuck. Is there maybe there's a definition that I'm missing? Sidecar subs. Oh, okay. Okay, it's an actual thing. This subtitle type refers to an uploaded external text file that is delivered to the player as a separate file from the video manifest. What? Oh, I see. So all that means is that they're not hard coded. That's what it means. It means they're not hard coded. Fucking, who the fuck wrote this copy? Good lord. This looks copy and pasted. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, lord. All right, so let's just move on. Mother Schmuckers, I'm curious, but actually, I wonder if it's available anywhere. I'm gonna check that real quick. So excuse me while I look at a screen that you can't see. It's on Prime. You can rent or buy. $15 to buy. Good. Oh, my screen went blank. 1 second. That happens sometimes. There we go. This is very curious. Let me see if. Yeah, this is one I'm gonna pass on it unless I can't find it anywhere else because I'm very uncertain about this particular release. So let's move on to The Mob from Canadian International Pictures. Very curious. I just like that it's a whole label dedicated to Canada. Makes me happy. Oh, okay. Thank you, Voodoo. I didn't understand that. It's because all French discs have hard-coded subs. Okay. Did not know that. Did not realize. Oh, but that makes sense. My Possession 4K that was sent to me is a French 4K, and well, that's a little different. It's not hard coded throughout. This actually doesn't make any sense in relation to this. It's the whenever they speak German in the movie, the subs are hard coded in French, but that doesn't matter. None of this matters. We all die. Nothing happens. Anyway, so The Mob, another one I've never seen. Let's say looks Canadian. Looks French Canadian at that. I love these because I don't really have like a good grasp on what Canada, like French Canada, is like. I've never been anywhere that is French Canadian. So to see it in like intimate detail is very interesting, especially in a period. What is this? 1975. Oh, seasoned drug smuggler and thief Francois Chico Tremblay is tired of his modest lifestyle. Given the opportunity to earn $50,000 killing a prominent New York City gangster, he leaps at the opportunity, ignoring the warnings of Montreal's leading mob boss, who has forbidden local criminals from taking the assignment. Upon his return, Chico discovers he is being pursued from all sides, prompting an unlikely response. He calls a local talk radio show and starts revealing the mafia's most carefully guarded secrets. As his revelations get more shocking, so do the tactics of his adversaries, culminating in a devastating gut punch of a finale. Bringing seedy authenticity to his depiction of organized crime, director Jacques Godbout reached... Oh, Yule 871. Isn't that on the other Canada Movie International Pictures release? Reached new heights with this urgent, fatalistic gangster odyssey, landing somewhere between the American and European crime films of the 70s. The Mob, La Gimmick, is propelled into constant crisis by its uniquely unscrupulous protagonist and those determined to avenge his indiscretions. Almost completely unseen outside of Quebec, this is a lost Canadian classic. It also includes his previous film, the madcap hockey-themed Les Troubles de Johnny and Criminels Québécois, a new collection of Quebec crime film trailers from the 60s and 70s, highlighting overlooked gems from Denise Arcand, Gilles Carle, Jean-Claude Lord, and several other notable auteurs of the era. Wow. That's pretty fucking rad. 39 minutes of Quebec crime thriller trailers. That's amazing. and then 2 short films and a booklet featuring an essay. Bad form not having Justin Decloux do the commentary, but whatever. Guys, Canadian International Pictures, I know you're not fucking listening, but get Justin Decloux to do fucking commentary for your fucking releases. Come on. There's no way you contacted him and he said no. It's fucking physically impossible. You know what? Fair enough. I didn't even think about that. Well, the problem with those is while they are shot in, Montreal, like they all take I mean, I guess Rabid kind of goes all over the place, but a lot of them, they like Shiver specifically, it's all in this one building. Ugh. So you don't get these like sexy shots of like characters driving or walking through the streets of Quebec or Montreal or whatever. So add to cart. I'm very excited about that one. I don't even care if it's good. Love and Saucers. This is a documentary from TerrorVision. Interesting choice. I'm assuming this is a painting that the guy did. It's about an actual dude. This dude. And I mean, it's a doc. I don't know what to tell you. He does paintings of aliens, and he claims to have interacted with aliens. Which, I mean, looks really like an interesting doc. I do find some of these choices for films from TerrorVision, aside from Killing Spree, to be kind of odd. Not bad odd, just business-wise odd. The Strange Story of David Huggins, a 72-year-old Hoboken man who claims to have had a lifetime of encounters with otherworldly beings, including an interspecies romance with an extraterrestrial woman with whom he lost his virginity to, and chronicled it all in surreal impressionist paintings, few of which have ever been seen. Filmed in an intimate, non-judgmental style, Love and Saucers lets David tell a story, and in turn lets the audience decide what is fact, fiction, and everything in between. I love that style of documentary, by the way. I love docs that just tell it. And that's great. Also, I forgot to take this comment off. My genitals! So that's cool. It's 65 minutes, not very long. Audio commentary with the director and producer, QA with Q&A, Jesus Christ, with David Huggins, Zoom interviews with a bunch of people, isolated soundtrack. Cool. That's interesting. It's very interesting. It's only 1,000 units. Why not? They look like people. Oh, this looks fun. Please don't be disappointing. Let's see here. Okay. Some of these just don't tell me dick. Let's see. 1,000 units. Okay. Suspecting that people are transforming into malevolent shapeshifters, Wyatt flees to New York City to seek out his estranged childhood friend Christian. As the mysterious horrors close in on Wyatt, he questions whether to protect his only friend from an impending war or from himself. A genre-bending story of love, loyalty, and living nightmares. Region-free intro from the director. This again feels like a copy and paste job, right? Like, am I crazy? It feels like a copy and paste job. Region-free Blu-ray intro director, so intro from the director, deleted scenes with commentary, BTS footage and production journal, commentaries from the producer, cast, and director, essay by Anton Patel, interviews. Guys, like, this isn't me. Like, I'm really glad that these kind of movies are being put on to disc and given the loving treatment. Please put a little bit more work into the copy. Please, for the love of God. I need that in my life, just because this is awful copy. This is fucking terrible. It's from Yellow Veil. This is one I'm gonna have to look on Letterboxd again because it's an indie from 2015. Ooh, I just don't know. Like, I got to be careful with my money right now. I'm making a fucking film, but I also want to give to these films. Let's see here. Ooh, really strong reviews. Holy shit. Like, there's a few, like, but there's a lot of like 5 and 4.5 star reviews from people that I trust. So okay, all right, okay, goes in the cart. Fuck yeah. Cool. Let's see here. So next up, how many more? Okay, 4 more. Okay, that's fine. The Islands of Jan Gonzalez and You and the Night from Altered Innocence. Ah, fuck, Altered Innocence. Oh, they get me almost every time. God damn it. Fucking leave me alone, honey. Horny monsters, erotic dancers, lonely. Oh, I didn't even look at the thing. More double features, guys. Oh, man. Y'all, I enjoy some good queer cinema. I tell you right now. This looks very stylized. And very pretentious, which can go either way. Horny monsters, erotic dance, lonely youths, mourning lovers, and people who just want to party. Jan Gonzalez's cinema is full of unique islands with exciting characters, gorgeous cinematography, and hypnotic sonic arenas. Before Knife and Heart, these short films would go on to win Jan a devoted cult following and awards at festivals like the Queer Palm-winning Islands. Working closely with the director, we've compiled several of his short works here as a main program, many newly restored in HD, and an appendix of music videos and other works. Guys, I love Knife and Heart, so like, oh shit. Also included is the English language Blu-ray premiere of Gonzalez's first feature film, You and the Night, featuring the stud, the teen, the slut, and the star as guests at a pansexual orgy thrown by the mysterious and sexy menage a trois of Matthias, Ali, and Udo. You and the Night is an erotic and wild take on the Breakfast Club, with each character bearing their inner souls to the group to find acceptance and love. An original score by M83, holy fuck, sets the dreamy and transcendent tone for the Eternal Night, also featuring a kinky cameo by the legendary Beatrice Daly, Betty Blue. All right, so you've got 4 music videos, 4 other works, compilation trailer, other trailers, 20-page booklet, interview with director Jan Gun. See, like, this should be a full, like, this should list out each film, right? Like, am I crazy? I feel like it should be like an actual, I don't know. Either way, this is kind of a must own just because it's Jan Gonzalez. Like, so I'm definitely picking that up. That'll help. That's actually great because I haven't done a Knife and Heart video yet. So this is like a perfect bunch of stuff. Burglar from Hell, one of the classic SOV films. Let's see how this. I mean, it's gonna look the way it looks, but fun cover. There we go. Looks, like you'd expect. It's Burglar from Hell. I don't know what to tell you. What is this? Saturn's Core. A marauding, muscle-bound burglar named Frank the Tank violently invades the home of an elderly woman. I was trying to remember why the name Frank the Tank was like stirring up memories for me when I was listening to the last podcast on the left, and this is why I fucking couldn't remember. I mean, I'm sure it does, Lawrence. I'm just saying, like, I feel like a lot of the copy on here is, this is a minor complaint, but I feel like a lot of it is very lazily just like copy and pasted in, which kind of bums me out. It's a minor thing. It's not a big deal, but it's something that is kind of noticeable. Invades the home of an elderly woman who promptly turns the tables, killing him with a shotgun and burying his corpse in her backyard before abruptly dropping dead from a heart attack. Several years later, a group of young friends unsuspectingly vacation together at the aforementioned beach house. When their new witchcraft-obsessed acquaintance Token attempts to conjure up a rain spell, she inadvertently brings Frank the Tank back from the grave. One by one, the guests are gruesomely dispatched by the wisecracking, pizza-faced undead burglar in a staggering flurry of maniacal murder and mayhem. A seminal SOV standout from the early 90s mail-order horror boom, Burglar from Hell built a dedicated following in the underground with its riotous mix of practical splatter effects, lowbrow toilet humor, gratuitous nudity, and unexpected attempts at social commentary. An engaging time capsule of 1990s Queens, New York, Queens, New York, that is notable as the feature debut of indie scream queen Debbie D. Burglar from Hell helped put filmmaker Phil Herman and his Falcon Video Collective on the micro-budget map, and continues to intrigue audiences with its endearing homespun charms and bewildering bouts of camcorder phantasmagoria. I have to put this note about the limitations of the format. Let's see here. So, new transfer from the recently unearthed SVHS master tape. Audio commentary with writer-director Phil Herman. That's pretty cool. Interviews with various people, including Debbie D. Bonus movie, The Wrong Side of Town. Phil Herman's previously unreleased SOV action feature debut, newly scanned from the SVHS master at 64 minutes. And Mercenary, an early short film by Phil. Oh my God, like I didn't realize it and had other stuff in it. Fuck yeah, man. I had to cart. All right. Born to Win from Fun City Editions. This stream is going a little bit longer than I anticipated. Let's see here. Born to Win from Fun. Oh, right. This is a one that I haven't seen, but I've seen some good. Oh, and of course you got. Wait a second. Look at that baby face. But I don't actually know what I was gonna say. I like any movie that gives me like a well shot look at New York City in the 70s. Instant watch, instant need. Let's see here. Jay was a hairdresser until his escalating heroin addiction broke up his family and overtook his life. Honestly, Stand in Silence, it's more for me because I have so much work to do. Like today is an aggressively busy day, which I feel like most of them are. I'll probably end up doing more streams like this that are kind of just casual, looking through stuff. And for the not too distant future, like probably honestly this month, I just need to get through so much. Oh my God, there's just so much work to do all the time. Also, I was going to do this real fast. Now my toast is cold. I got cold toast. Anyway, Jay was a hairdresser until his escalating heroin addiction broke up his family and overtook his life. I've seen Cutter's Way. I do like Cutter's Way. I need to get the disc actually. I keep forgetting to nab that. I'm pretty sure I didn't nab it. Oh God. Oh my God. Death Wish 2 is a legit release. Yeah. Yeah, I will. I'll try to do plenty of stuff for you guys in the current timeline. In filmmaker Ivan Passer's Fun City set Born to Win, Jay and his friend and fellow junkie Billy Dynamite, great name, like Jay Fletcher, that's fucking rad, are reduced to running scams all over town together, desperately angling for their next fix. When a free-spirited young woman, Karen Black, falls for Jay, it seems they might have a chance to escape this bleak world together, but Jay's addiction means they are never too far from the reach of a merciless drug dealer and pimp, Hector Elizondo, and relentless narcotics cop, Robert De Niro. In the supporting cast are Paula Prentice as Jay's estranged wife, who turns tricks to support her habit, and in one of his first roles, Burt Young as a hoodlum. After directing his acclaimed debut film, Intimate Lighting, in his native Czechoslovakia, Pastor fled to America. Following the Warsaw Pact invasion of his homeland, he teamed with playwright and novelist David Scott Milton and producer Star Siegel to make Born to Win, his first English-language film. Over 50 years after its initial release, it stands as one of the quintessential and most influential cinematic portrayals of the down-and-out New York City of the early 1970s and some of its less fortunate inhabitants. For this first ever Blu-ray release, Born to Win has been restored in 2K from its 35mm inner positive, beautifully preserving the film's indelible images of a New York that otherwise exists only in our memories. Kind of a short list of extras. Got a theatrical trailer, got a booklet. With a new essay by film archivist and writer Justin LaLiberty. Newly recorded audio commentary by Jason Bailey and Michael Hull of the Fun City Cinema podcast. So obviously not a lot of options for them when it came to extras, but that's fine. Yeah, it's another film about addiction in the city. It's like what was that movie with Al Pacino? Oh shoot, I don't know why my brain isn't working. But either which way, it's cool to see these 70s New York City set films, just because it's almost like if the story doesn't work, you get like almost like a mood piece out of it, just by virtue of being able to see these things. That's actually like there's a lot of pornos from that scene back in the 70s that do kind of a similar thing where it's like I just get to see how it looked. I get to spend some time there. And not get mugged. Like, that's great. Panic in Needle Park. Thank you. Thank you, Mosho. For some reason, Panic wouldn't get him. I remembered Needle Park, and I couldn't think of Panic. Beauty Day from Circle Collective. Let's see what we got here. Fun slipcover. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh. I didn't know that this. Oh my God. I hadn't heard about this. I didn't realize it was a thing about Captain Video. Okay. All right. Before there was Tom Green, before there was Jackass, there was Ralph Zavadil. I don't know why I said his name so weird. His Canadian cable access show, The Captain Video Show, ran from 1990 to 1995, spawning a small but loyal cult following. Each week, Ralph performed a series of idiotic and occasionally dangerous stunts, challenging the sensibilities of a small audience for 5 seasons. With the advent of the internet and reality television still years away, his unique brand of gross-out stunt comedy was truly ahead of its time. All it took was a broken neck for him to get noticed. Now, 13 years after his show disappeared from the airwaves, Ralph decides to give the Captain one last chance in a brand new anniversary special shot for the same cable station that canceled him years earlier. Wait, 13? Together with his best friend Robert, Ralph attempts to recapture the magic that made him a local hero so many years ago while confronting some of the unexpected and sometimes dark turns his life has taken since his days on Cable 10. It's from okay, because that would. So this is okay. That makes more sense because it's from 2011. I had never heard of this. I'd heard of Captain Video, and it was one of those like weird pseudo celebrities that like inhabited the back of my mind. But of course, I'm not Canadian, so I never really, it's just one of those like reference points. And I had never heard of this documentary. And it's from 2011, so I fucking should have. This is cool. Is there like, wait, is this? Wait, I'm just gonna check Letterboxd. I'm curious. Like, is there? Did I just like miss out on this? Like, what's the deal? All great reviews. Like, I just fucked up and never got around to this. I guess. Wow. Okay, well, easy buy. Holy shit. I didn't even look at the extras today. Fuck, I lost the page. 1 second. There we go. Oh my god. Deleted scenes. Captain Video's 20th anniversary special. Commentary with director Jay Cheel. Original clips from Captain Video shows. Wow. I mean, I think that's a pretty like commentary and clips from the shows plus his special, like awesome, rad. I'm into it. Wow. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right, so that's it. That's all the partner releases. I would say they all look interesting to some degree. I think I only didn't put one in my cart, which is fucking annoying. But yeah, like I would say these all look like pretty worthwhile pickups to me. So that's going to be about $100 and something. Cool. Thank you. Let's see. I'm going to really quickly just to see how good being a subscriber really is. Let's I'm gonna go to checkout real quick. I'm not gonna buy yet because I have other things to look at. I need to decide if I can afford this. But I just want, I'm gonna log in first, and 1 second. Oh my god, I have to do a fucking select all the squares with traffic lights. God damn it. Verify. All right, submit. Do it. Come on. Jesus fucking Christ. Just sign me in. Good lord. All right. My cart. Checkout. All right, so without my code, it is $242 for these titles. With my code, it is $170. So that's the kind of fucking dank ass discount you get being a subscriber. Now, most of these are still pretty expensive, all said and done. Like, I mean, they come out to $17.49 for the Beauty Day disc, $19.99 for Burglar from Hell. The Jan Gonzalez set is $22.49. Most of them are around there, like $17, $18, $16. Which, for these discs isn't bad, I think. I think the 22 is the only one that's really kind of up there. But even then, that's perfectly fine. So you get a pretty good deal on these with the sub discount. So just saying, pretty rad stuff. So since we're coming up on that, they're fucking halfway sale. Be thinking about that, because if you're not a sub already, it's pretty cool. It's pretty rad. It saves me a lot of money. Kinda. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me, just because I got so much to do. I still haven't updated the credits, but they're pretty close to updated. And yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me on this little journey through the latest releases from Vinegar Syndrome. And y'all, until next time, fuckity, go watch a movie.